Happy e-learning day, everybody. Remember, you can always pause this video if you need to catch up. So let's start with taking some notes. This is notes page 27, and we're going to talk about representation of functions. So today is where function rule comes into place. A function rule is an equation that describes the relationship between inputs and outputs. We talked a little about this yesterday. A couple other vocab words that get formally introduced are the word inputs, which we said are the x values. Those are also known as independent variables. Next, we have outputs, which are the y values. And these are known as the dependent variables. So next, we're going to write down words that mean to add, subtract, multiply, and divide, because you are going to have to take some words and put them into the rule. So let's split our notes page into fourths. And let's write each operation at the top. So we have add, subtract, multiply, and divide. And let's start with adding. These are some words, not all, ones I think you'll find in our math problems. So words that mean to add are combine, increase. Sometimes you might have increase by. Sum, plus, more than. For subtraction, we would have decrease, less than, difference, minus, and take away. Multiplication. We only have 3 here. Of is a big one. Times or product. And only 1 for division, which is quotient. A couple other things you just need to remember. When you see the word is, that means you're going to write an equal sign most of the time. Squared means to the second power. And cubed means to the third power. So let's start with an example. So our example is going to be the output is 8 more than the input. So we are trying to make this look like a mathematical sentence. It is going to be an equation. So let's go through and see what we know. Some words we talked about today are output, We also talked about is. We also talked about more than. And we also talked about the input. So let's write the letters or numbers or symbols that mean those things. So output is our Y. Is going to be our equals. More than is going to be our plus, and input is going to be our X. So let's put that in equation form. Y equals 8 more than X. But because it has the word than, this happens for less than as well, you must switch the order to be correct. So the best answer isn't this one, but it would be Y equals X plus 8, because we're taking 8 added onto X because of the word more than. Let's look at another example. The output is 4 times the input. So again, keywords: output, is, times, and input. So let's write what those symbols mean. Y is output, is going to be equal, times means your multiplication dot, and input is going to be X. And of course we have the number 4 this time as well. So let's write that equation. Y equals 4X. And that one would stay just like it's written in words because there was no than. The last item I'm going to have you work on today that looks new is you're going to find the value for Y. So it's going to say, what's the value of Y equals negative 2X plus 7 when X equals 2? And so all you have to do is take your value and sub it in for X and tell me what the Y equals. So Y is going to equal a negative 2 times 2 plus 7. So Y would equal negative 4 plus 7. So in this case, Y would equal 3. You can do this assignment on the back of page 279 if you'd like. This assignment starts on page 286 and goes through 287. We're going to do questions 1 through 6, which is a review of input-output tables. We're mapping diagrams. 3, finding the slope, rise over the run. And then 9 through 20, and those go with the new notes from today. Please make sure you copy these notes and bring them with you to class tomorrow and complete your assignment. And if you have questions, contact me via email before 2:45 p.m. and I'm happy to help you. Stay safe.